welcome back to another episode of What Is. Well, I am playing mechanics inside a PSO New Gen set or PSO that is, well, not playing that well, or maybe you just want more information about it. And today, we are going to be talking about Meteors and how they spawn, as well as what equipment you can get from it, and how to actually farm these fairly simple. So, before we hop into any of that, if you are new here, which I know a lot of you are, make sure you do the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell so you, hopefully, YouTube won't forget my streams that I do every single night here on YouTube at 7:15 Central. And of course, check out memberships if you want to help out, if you can and want to, and get some cool stuff in return. And with that, let's jump into Meteors and let's break down exactly what this is and how to take advantage of it. So Meteors are just pretty much random event that can happen, but there is a way to actually get more to appeal than other times. So, for anyone who's not aware, Meteors are pretty much trial quests that will appeal randomly, and you will usually get an alert letting you know it's happening, and you can easily just look up in the sky, and you will see the meteor coming down. These will usually, once they hit the ground, and you travel to wherever they might be, will be anywhere from between killing certain monsters, defeating some bosses, or maybe doing a little more in between both of them. And once you actually defeat X number of enemy, or whatever the exact requirement is for that specific meteor, you would then notice that the meteor itself is a round little ball that just pretty much sitting in the middle of the battlefield, and you can pretty much track where it is by how much smoke is coming up in the distance, as well as, of course, the symbol for trials. But once you take care of whatever your objective is, by running up to it and clicking on it, you can get your hands on a handful of metal. Usually you're looking at about 3 types. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, but 3 is the most common materials you're going to be getting. And the materials will vary depending on all the different type of crafting items. And speaking of it being a crafting item, this is mainly the good way to actually get your hands on a whole bunch of more materials, especially if you have farmed all the mining point for the time being, as well as a very good way to, of course, go and enhance your weapon and help you get better equipment, or more so leveling up equipment to make it better. But the event is random, but there is a easier way to actually get these things to spawn. These will, of course, drop, once again, random. It is very uncommon outside of certain dungeons areas, but that don't mean they will not spawn. It's just, if you want to get your hands on these in a decent amount of times, ideally, what you want to do is make sure you're in a party of 8 people, roughly, give or take. And if you need more information on how to do that, feel free to check out my video I did all about finding parties and how to actually join them if you are a solo player. But once you're in a party and you are either up in a Mount Magnet, the forest, or in laboratory, and by just leveling in general, you would start noticing these will start happening more and more often. And in return, they become not somewhat random, but you are going to be waiting around a little bit. But if you are out and about soloing, or you in one of the areas and the party size is much on the smaller side, or soloing, you would notice the drop of these are extremely more uncommon. So ideally, if you want to farm this stuff, make sure you're in a party of 8, and once again, make sure you're either in Mount Magnet, laboratory, or forward for the time being, at least till we get the new area eventually. But for now, hanging out in the areas is the best way to get the meteors to spawn more regular. And overall, that is pretty much about it and my advice I can give for you. And of course, if you want more information on upgrading your weapon and equipment, I will, of course, have some video link below if you're interested in that stuff. As well as I get reminder that, if you get a meteor and you're out and about, make sure you do it. Because honestly, the stuff you get from it is extremely useful anymore. So if you are trying to upgrade your equipment. And with that, that will go ahead and do it for that video. The Meteor is pretty much straightforward for the most part. But there is very specific way to get upon kind of commonly to extremely well. So hopefully you have found that video helpful in some way, shape, or form. If so, make sure you do the like, hit the wonderful subscribe button, hit the bell so YouTube and you won't forget about me. And of course, come on over to my live stream that I do once again here on YouTube every single day, as long as my allergy will allow it, starting at 7:15 Central PM. Or if you're someone who want to watch over on Twitch, I do stream over there as well, starting at the same time at twitch.tv/TroyMacon. And if you're interested in supporting the channel, be sure to check out membership or check out patreon.com/Macon to support everything I am doing. And with that, that would do it for me. And I will go ahead and see you all in the comments.
Luna here. I would like to give some thanks to Kyle Blower and Sepian Underground for feeding me the best cat. If you want to call out by me, Luna, then sub at VIP Arcs level over on Patreon or become a members here on YouTube. See you all next time.